and I'm gonna put this into the microwave oven for 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna stir, and then I'm gonna do another 30 seconds, so a total of 3 minutes, and I'm gonna show you what we got. I created Species Nutrition with one mission in mind: to provide bodybuilders and serious athletes with no-nonsense supplements that work. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution. Dave Palumbo here with a secret recipe of success. A lot of people ask me what I eat in the morning when I get up. I'm a very big creature of habit, do the same thing pretty much every day. This has been my routine lately, so I'm gonna show it to you. It's super easy. You can customize it the way you want, but I'm into grits lately. So I go and I get these Quaker Oats packets. These are plain. There's nothing else added to them. When you look at the ingredients, it just says grits. Okay, there's no sugar added to it. You could buy the reason I like these is because they're quick grits. They cook really quickly. You could go and buy a container of quick grits too, but then you gotta measure it out. So this is pretty much the carb amounts I use, which is about 30 grams. Open the packet, you put it into a bowl. Very simple, okay? Then I like my grits sweet. I like this if you don't like sweetness, you don't have to use it. I take 3 packets of Splenda. You can use stevia if you want. If you like equal, you can use equal, doesn't matter. Put those in there. And then I might buy my Eggland's omega-3 eggs, which are the eggs that have higher amounts of omega-3 fats. Why? Because they feed the chickens what they're supposed to eat. Flaxseed seeds, not corn. All right. I usually do 4 eggs. Some people can do, if I was bigger, I would be doing 5 or 6 eggs in here. But 4 seems to work really well. I've done 5, and 5 works really well. So if you're a little, trying to put some size on, go 5 eggs. If you don't, if you don't eat a lot of eggs, you might only want to do 2 eggs. But if you do, the amount of eggs will dictate how much extra water you have to add. I find when I do 4 eggs, get some over here. Watch this. So when I do 4 eggs, I just crack them into the bowl here. You can see that. I'm a pretty good egg cracker. I cracked a lot of eggs in my time. And I find that when I do 4 eggs into here, and these are the extra large eggs. Extra large eggs have 7 grams of protein, whereas the smaller eggs have 6 grams of protein, so just regular large. Most people get large because they're too cheap, but get the extra large, you get a little extra in there. And then I'll add a little bit of water. I'm not talking like a little splash. If I would do 3 eggs or 2 eggs, you gotta add more water. And I'm gonna get a spoon, which is not prepared with. And what I do is, almost like you would make scrambled eggs. So you beat the eggs. Let me just show us what I'm doing here. And so I'm breaking up the egg yolks here. And I'm just gonna basically just mix everything together. I wanna get it all nice and mixed well. If you don't mix it well, the consistency of this will not be good, because the grits have to break up. And what's happening now is, even before we've even put them in the microwave, the grits are absorbing some of these eggs. Because that's what they do. They're absorbed. They have a good absorption ability. Once they heat it up, that will grow up quite a bit. I just want to make sure there's nothing stuck to the spoon. And then I'm going to take this mixture and I'm going to put this into the microwave oven for 2.5 minutes. I'm going to stir, and then I'm going to do another 30 seconds, so a total of 3 minutes, and I'm going to show you what we got. All right, guys, so 2.5 minutes, this was in. See, now you can see it's not completely, it's still got liquid in it. So what you gotta do is you have to break it up a little bit and kind of mix it up so that if you don't do it, otherwise it's gonna get harder on the outside and the inside will be just softer. So I break it up and mix it up, mash it up a little bit. And then what I do is I'll put it back into the microwave for 30 more seconds, and you'll see what you get. All right, guys, so here's the final product. It's the Dave Palumbo grits and eggs souffle, as I call it. And you can see this just came out of the microwave after that final 30 seconds. So it's 3 minutes in the microwave. It's very hot right now. But as you can see, it almost has a consistency of like a muffin. Zoom in on this. Or a little cupcake or whatever you know. It's got like a cake-like consistency because the grits will actually absorb the eggs. And the Splenda gave it the sweetness. So we have no added sugar. There are about 30 grams of carbs in here. And then you have your 4 whole omega-3 eggs, whatever your protein and fat content is from that. This is a great breakfast. I eat this. I go to the gym about 45 minutes later and I feel fueled. It's easy to digest. Doesn't come up on me. It takes 3 minutes to make. You have no excuses why you shouldn't be eating in the morning. Dave Palumbo with another RxMuscle recipe.